Hi, I'm René Estes, media strategist and advocate for women's autonomy and agency. In this series, we're uncovering the hidden forces shaping our choices, money, relationships, and the media we consume. Today, we're talking about how to identify and break free from financial and emotional manipulation, because true freedom often starts with the moment you stop reacting and you start reclaiming your agency. Well, manipulation is rarely loud, it's subtle. It often wears the mask of reason or fairness, but the goal is always control. I recently spoke to a woman who was navigating a divorce, and the court awarded her a $30 a month in child support. So there's a formula, and based on her income and his, that's how it laid out. Like she would get $30 a month from him. So she chose not to take it, not because it wasn't owed to her, but because accepting it would have triggered an ongoing verbal abuse from him, and the kids would have heard it. And so he would have just ranted to the children about having to write this $30 check. So she protected her children's peace instead. And that was her rebellion, to pull the plug on his power and claim her own. That's the essence of breaking free. But it's really not about the dollar amount so much, but it's of like what the dollars cost you emotionally. Let's name it for what it is. It's called coercive control. It's financial and emotional manipulation are tools used to destabilize women and force dependency. In many relationships, finances are used to punish rather than provide. This isn't just personal, it's structural. According to the Journal of Family Violence, yes, there's an entire journal dedicated to family violence. Coercive financial control is a documented form of abuse that often precedes or accompanies psychological abuse. But here's the twist: the legal system, while designed to be equitable, often ignores these dynamics because they don't fit neatly in a line item or spreadsheet. When you're faced with a manipulator, it's tempting to engage. And trust me, I'm pretty good at not engaging, but there are moments where I can still get engaged. But what I've learned and what I teach is it's clarity is power. Breaking the pattern is stepping out of the emotional loop, asking yourself, is this about justice or is this about freedom? Sometimes you don't need to win, you need to walk away intact. This isn't weakness, this is strategy. I use a simple but powerful tool I call agency cost matrix. So there's a consideration, which is what is the emotional cost? And the question to ask yourself is, what is the psychological toll of this fight? The next consideration is safety cost. Will engaging put me or my children at risk? Then the next one is a financial cost to consider. And am I investing in peace or in punishment? Is the question to ask yourself. And then finally, the long-term value. Will this decision serve me a year from now? You don't owe anyone your energy. Weigh your options through the lens of peace, not pride. And I want to really reiterate the last one, the long-term value, because I meet women all the time that don't consider that one. Like they don't look down the road a year, 5 years, 10 years. Where are they going to be financially? The key takeaway is manipulation ends when clarity begins. You don't have to justify your decision. You don't need to prove that you've been wronged. That is a hamster wheel. The most radical thing you can do is choose yourself. Every time you refuse to internalize someone else's chaos, you reclaim part of your agency. So I'll ask you, have you ever walked away from a battle, not because you lost, but because you won your peace? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this message resonates, please like and subscribe.